Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you. Today I'm talking about Bohemian Rhapsody, released last week, directed by the controversial but brilliant Bryan Singer, and starring Rami Malek, Gwilyn Lee, Joseph Mazzello, Ben Hardy, and Mike Myers. This is the true story of Freddie Mercury and Queen, going from them getting together, meeting, to their legendary Live Aid performance in 1985. Uh, this movie definitely takes some lenient liberties with the timeline of when songs were released and when certain things happened, but it does not in any way affect from the emotional impact of the film. So the whole setup is 1970. Me, a young first generation Englishman, Freddie, who is eventually going to be Freddie Mercury, and he is basically at this point just kind of a groupie, following Brian May and Roger, their band Smile, around. Then of course, like all in like 4 minutes, their band leader, their singer quits, and Freddie talks to them, and they hit it off, and they hire him, and it's just like, you know, like that's how it really happened. Definitely not how, but it's just a movie, so you just roll with it. Um, of course, then we get the whole build up and the rise of Queen to the point where they're just the biggest band imaginable, and their usual fluctuations and creative arguments and stuff like that. Now, first off, what I didn't like about the movie was I felt that even at 2 hours and 15 minutes, something like that, the movie kind of felt short. Um, they definitely could have spent more time with Queen growing as a band, I think, uh, both their rise to the top and getting to know each other. And look, Rami Malek is terrific in this movie. He's really, really good in this movie. But it's the problem I come across again and again with performances like this. When you're playing Johnny Cash or Ray Charles, and not even just musicians, you look at Will Smith as Muhammad Ali, or I had someone else in my mind just a second ago. But the whole point is that when you have somebody play someone who's so larger than life, so enigmatic, uh, you're just doing an impression of them. There's no way to see past that. You know what I mean? It's just I don't see Freddie Mercury on stage. To see a guy prancing around like Freddie Mercury, and that's fine. There's only one Freddie Mercury, but you can never really totally lose yourself in the illusion because of that. I mean, even with Johnny Cash, and we got Joaquin Phoenix play Johnny Cash. Like, who's a better actor than him, really? But and it wasn't Johnny Cash, But he was still fine in it. Malik was terrific in it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he got nominated for an Oscar. But he's just not Freddie. Not Freddie. But overall, people are going to complain. Some people are going to complain about particularly his AIDS diagnosis. Now, I understand why you'd be upset about that. But at the same time, they wanted to make it an emotional arc. They wanted the Live Aid performance to really mean something to the band, other than just being another night of them going out there being badass. Uh, Overall, what I really, really loved about this movie, what really got this film over with me, was the relationship between Queen as a brotherhood, as a friendship. That hit true with me. And unlike Love and Mercy, which was another good movie, and other musician films, this doesn't act like it's all just one guy's genius and brilliance that drove them all to the mountaintop and they're just all on his coattails. This is a story about four brilliant artists who came together. They're all unique, they're all different, and they came together and they created something special, something beautiful. They're going to touch people for generations. Uh, so yeah, I definitely think if you're a fan of Queen, see this movie. But don't expect a 100% accurate film because you're never gonna get that with a biopic. So just why are you hurting your head? So yeah, I would recommend seeing Bohemian Rhapsody, especially if you're a fan, especially if you're interested. See the film because I enjoyed it quite a bit. So it was very emotional, very powerful. Has had moments of real beauty and humanity in it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Uh, I do think, much like Bradley Cooper on A Star Is Born, Bryan Singer may not be the guy to make a musical, but he did. It seems like his sequences, the musical sequences, all went too short. And look, I've seen the Live Aid footage many, many times, and after seeing the real thing so many times growing up, and then just seeing a movie version of this big CGI crowd, it's like, yeah, come on, man. They would have been better off just sending the movie with the real footage of the crowd at least. Hell, we could have in the movie real footage of Queen too, but no, they don't want to do that. So overall, yeah, I recommend Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. And yeah, if you want to see it, check it out. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's my take on that. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.